ज्ञान शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So welcome all the devotees to our ISKCON Disciples course. Yesterday we discussed how Srila Prabhupada is the center of this movement, how there are different gurus who represent Srila Prabhupada. And in relation to Srila Prabhupada only, we take shelter of these gurus. We also saw what is Prabhupada Ashray. Prabhupada Ashray means where devotee prepares himself to surrender to ISKCON. For 1 year, he chants 16 rounds, follow 482 principles. He is under the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. And then he adds that shelter with shelter to a spiritual master. We saw how we should not select a guru based on externals, but we should select a guru who inspires us to surrender ourselves to Srila Prabhupada. So the guru whom we decide to take initiation from should increase our love for Srila Prabhupada, should not decrease it, should not become an obstacle, or not, obstacle is not a very right word, but must not eclipse Prabhupada's prominence in our life. Further, our guru should increase our love for Srila Prabhupada. He should further reconnect or deepen our relationship with Srila Prabhupada. So we saw that, and initiation vows, of course, I'm sure you all know what are the expectations from an initiated disciple in ISKCON. So with that, we covered 2 units, and today we are entering into the 3rd unit of our course. It's a very mature course because we need to learn these concepts in order to keep the society together. See, Prabhupada knew that to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world, it is not possible for one generation to achieve that task. It's not practical. It's not possible. So although Srila Prabhupada took Krishna consciousness to the West, although Srila Prabhupada took it far and wide, but he knew to literally reach every town and village, it will take generations. It's not one man's job. And if we want to keep the purpose intact for generations to come, we need an organization. We need a society. And therefore, Prabhupada emphasized on ISKCON so much. ISKCON is Srila Prabhupada's body. ISKCON is Srila Prabhupada's expansion. Through ISKCON, Prabhupada is still preaching. And the more we keep ISKCON powerful, the more Prabhupada will reach every town and village. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted every town and village, so it has to happen. There is no doubt about it. But how sooner it will happen, this will depend on the strength of ISKCON. Because Srila Prabhupada is empowered to preach all over the world, and he is doing it through ISKCON. Now, in order to keep ISKCON intact, yesterday we discussed 2 main points. One is we have to put Srila Prabhupada in the center of this society. In everything we do, in our preaching, in our devotee care, in our systems, SOPs, management, anything we do, Srila Prabhupada has to be in the center of the society. At the same time, parallelly, the importance of GBC was discussed. So on one hand, the spiritual direction will come from Srila Prabhupada, his books, his conversations, his letters, his teachings. And the managerial structure will be kept intact through governing body commission. And these devotees, they are not owning ISKCON. Sometimes people think that, oh, they are owning ISKCON or they are doing whatever they want. No, they are these loyal servants of Srila Prabhupada who are trying to keep his movement together, who are trying to keep his movement in the same direction where Srila Prabhupada expected. So these two things make ISKCON powerful. Prabhupada in the center, GBC as ultimate managing authority. And then we'll see generation after generation, this ISKCON will only strengthen. There will be lakhs of devotees, there will be millions and billions of devotees. There are already millions of devotees. There will be billions of devotees. And they all will cooperatively serve under ISKCON if we will take care of these 2 points. Now, in order to do that, there are some practical things we have to take care. So this unit deals with practical aspects, how to balance Guru's worship and ISKCON's unity together. Because there are many gurus, and every child thinks my father is best, isn't it? Even the father may not be a very honest person, or he may not be very efficient person, but for a child, his father is best in the world. Like in India, unfortunately, there are many policemen who are not very honest. They are corrupt. But if you ask their children, they will say, yeah, every other policeman is corrupt except my father. If you ask any politician's children, they will say, yeah, all other politicians are bad except my father. So every child thinks my father is best, which is right. It's child's mood towards his father, which is understandable. So in the same way, each disciple thinks my spiritual master is best. The mood is good, but that doesn't mean others are not good. Other gurus are not good. See, to glorify your guru, you don't need to decrease the status or respect of other gurus. And many a times, unknowingly or unintentionally, we do that. We say, oh, our Guru Maharaj is such and such. But other spiritual masters are not that great. When in temple, our Guru will come, we'll call a lot of people. We will go, we'll put a lot of donations, we'll do decorations. When other sannyasis will go, other gurus will go, we will not show up. Oh, we are very busy in our lives. This goes to show that we are too guru-centric. We are not Prabhupada-centric. Because it's Prabhupada's temple, and any event happening in temple, we should try our best to support, should try our best to go. That will please Srila Prabhupada. That will please our Guru. So this unit is very, very important in that respect. Today we will we'll try to cover 4 lessons. First is Guru Puja, regular worship of the Guru. Now we have Srila Prabhupada as our main Guru, our Acharya, and our Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru. So how to worship them, that is lesson number 8. Lesson number 9, serving the spiritual master. So there is always a pull and push between serving Guru and serving ISKCON. So we will see how to balance that. Lesson number 10, Vapu Seva and Vani Seva. So we all know how Guru can be served in 2 forms. One is serving him personally, his Vapu, his body, and serving his Vani, serving his instructions. So we will see that part in a very nutshell. And then 11th is Guru Tyag. Now it's a very scary topic, Guru Tyag, rejection of the spiritual master. So it's not that it will happen every time, but in case it happens, we need to know this. Just like when you board a flight, the steward, the air hostess, she displays that, okay, you buckle up your belt like this, and then in an emergency landing, the life jacket is under your seat, and if the oxygen drops, the mask will come and then put it like this. So somebody who's traveling for the first time, he'll become shocked. That, are you really planning to crash this plane or what? Why are you telling all these things? But the thing is, you can't train people during the crisis. You can only train people when they are in normal state. And if at all they fall in crisis, that training can help them. There is a saying, the more you sweat in the field, the less you bleed in the war. So in army, they say like that. The more you sweat in the field means the more you are trained while you are back in your camp. When actually you will go to fight as a soldier, the less you will bleed in the war. Imagine a person never got any training and he goes to the war in his gamcha. Can he really fight? Anybody can defeat him. But somebody who is really planning to be an army, a soldier in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's army, he has to be trained, he has to be backed up with all kind of support. So we should know that what if the guru who is initiating us has difficulties, what to do? That is also a theme of today's discussion. So let's go one by one. We'll start with Guru Puja. The word Guru Puja means worship of the spiritual master. Now it has various aspects. One is regular worship of Srila Prabhupada, importance of Guru Puja, formal worship of ISKCON Gurus, that apart from Srila Prabhupada also we worship our Gurus, and then Vyas Puja, the hit story, the highlight of the year, where we get maximum prasad, Vyas Puja. So all these items we will discuss. So first of all, importance of Guru Puja. I'll not go into details of it. We all know that we worship Krishna through Guru. We are not qualified to worship Krishna directly. That's the mood of a Vaishnava. Dasa, dasa, dasanudasa. And Lord Krishna also tells that those who are directly my devotees are not my devotees, but those who are devotees of my devotees, they are actually my devotees. So we have to go through parampara, through devotees. And therefore, this worship actually goes to Krishna. Guru Puja means Krishna Puja. It's not separate. Guru is not claiming that he is Krishna. We sing every day, Sakshat Dharitvena Samasta Shastre Uktastata Tabha Vyata Eva Sadbhi. We sing this every day. Which literally means that spiritual master is as good as God. But why he is as good as God? Kintu Prabhuya Priya Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Because he is Priya, he is dear to the Lord, he is representing Lord. And therefore, any worship offered to Guru is actually reaching to Krishna. Our worshipping Guru means worshipping Krishna through Guru. And therefore, Guru is respected. Usha Mataji, can you read this quote?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It is not self-aggrandizement, it is real teaching. So this Guru Puja, which we are doing, it is not self-aggrandizement, it is real teaching. You sing daily. What is that? Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Arana Karya Akya. Bas, this is translation. I tell you frankly, whatever little success is there in Krishna consciousness movement, I simply believed what was spoken by my Guru Maharaj. You also continue that, then every success will come.
So, Prabhupada is saying that Guru is not accepting this worship because he wants self-glory. That is not his purpose. Vaishnavas are amanina mandena. They don't need any personal worship. But they're guiding a disciple. And if a disciple takes Guru seriously, then he can become Krishna conscious. So this Guru Puja is very, very important to set our focus right towards the spiritual master. Can you give us some benefits of regular Guru Puja? Anyone? Can somebody speak? Benefits of regular Guru Puja? Yes, Anshu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, we will stay calm and positive in our Krishna consciousness regularly if we chant the Guru Puja.
Sorry, can you elaborate? I could not listen.
We will, in material world, we have to fight with the anartha every day. We will go in material world every day. So we need Guru Puja as a medicine. So we are preparing for the war for the material world.
Very nice. So we seek blessings of Guru to fight the war against Maya, because he is our supplier of strength. Like Balaram is Adi Guru. He gives Bala, he gives strength for us to fight our anarthas. Very nice. Tushra Krishna Prabhu sent me on chat. Better our relationship with Srila Prabhupada. Yes, every day we stand in front of Srila Prabhupada, attend Guru Puja, and we meditate on our gratitude towards him, his role in our life, his position in our spiritual progress. And the flower we offer, actually, we offer our heart to Srila Prabhupada. Have you heard that story of monkey and crocodile? It's a very famous story in India. In childhood, we teach children. I mean, very famous. So one time, one monkey had friendship with a crocodile, and one day the crocodile went back to his home deep in the water. So the she crocodile, the wife of crocodile, tells the crocodile, "You see, you have friend, monkey friend, I heard, and I need to eat the heart of the monkey. So if you don't bring monkey next day, I will leave you." Now, the wife's instruction, what to do, is as good as Krishna's instruction. He has to follow. So the poor crocodile went next day and he told the monkey, "My dear friend, I want to give you a ride. I want to take you to the depths of water." The monkey said, "Okay, my friend, I'll come." And then monkey sat on the back of the crocodile. The crocodile, when he was in the middle of the thing, in the very very far away from the tree where monkey used to live, that time crocodile told that, "You know why I'm taking you? Because my wife wants to eat your heart, and today we will have feast of your heart. Therefore I'm taking you." So monkey said, "Oh no, why didn't you tell me before? I left my heart in the tree. So I am your friend. You would have told me. I would have carried my heart with me. But now my heart is in the tree. Can you take me back? I'll carry it for you." So this crocodile was full. He took U-turn and they reached back. And then monkey jumped on the tree and said, "No more coming back with you. I understood your intentions." So in the same way, we go to Maya every day. Maya is like crocodile. We sit on the back of Maya. We go every day. But where should be our heart? Our heart should be in the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. So every day when we offer this flower in Srila Prabhupada's feet, we offer our heart to him. That Prabhupada, please protect us from Maya. We are under your shelter. Our heart is for you. Shalini Mataji is writing, Guru Puja accelerates our spiritual growth and encourages surrender of ego. Yes. We understand who is our well-wisher. Guru is our well-wisher. So all these wonderful points why we should do Guru Puja. Now, there are some formal rules. ISKCON means rules. So there are some formal rules for worshipping our gurus. And why is these rules? Because we don't, as I said in the beginning, eclipse Srila Prabhupada. We keep Prabhupada always in the forefront. Ajay Prabhu, can you read the first one? Please unmute. Please unmute.
Yes. Pranam mantra. After chanting the Pranam mantra of their Diksha Guru, all grand disciples and future generations should chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada Pranam mantra while offering obeisances as a means of respecting the founder Acharya.
So even after you get initiated, whenever you chant your Diksha Guru's Pranam mantra, you should always chant Prabhupada's Pranam mantra along with that. You should never renounce chanting Prabhupada's Pranam mantra. While offering obeisances also, while offering bhoga, while chanting your Gayatri, chanting your rounds, whatever you do after initiation, you should always chant Prabhupada's Pranam mantra along with Diksha Guru's Pranam mantra. Second point, Aryan Prabhu, please read.
Offering arti while performing arti in the temple or at temple related functions A pujari may keep a small picture of his or her Diksha Guru on the Aarti tray or table instead of on the altar, provided the Diksha Guru is an ISKCON approved Guru in good standing. The picture of the Diksha Guru should be smaller in size than the picture of Srila Prabhupada on the altar, and it shall be removed after the Aarti.
So see this rule, why this rule has been made, please try to understand. It's not that Guru is not pure enough to be on the altar. That's not the case. The case is we are living in a multi-guru environment. And when we are living in a multi-guru environment, we have to respect feelings of all disciples. So Prabhupada will be on the altar, and for offering Aarti, you can bring picture of your Guru along with Aarti tray, worship the Aarti, and then take your picture back after the Aarti. Many times we see devotees leave that picture there only, as if that will bring more disciples to your Guru. But actually that is not proper practice. Take the picture back. And even in your home, if you are holding programs, important point, this is not just for temple. Anywhere public program is happening, this rule should be followed. Even at your home, if you are holding public programs, means some Namatta program or Bhakti Vriksha program or preaching program, then you should remove your Guru's picture, because we are not advertising our Guru. Please understand that. And many temples I have personally seen, they put their pictures of their spiritual master right on the altar, and they leave it as it is. We are creating more division by doing this. Let Srila Prabhupada be there, and we can keep our Guru's picture on our Aarti plate, worship him, and then take him back. So it's very, 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 very important point. We should take care. Okay, Hisha Mataji, please read. Please unmute.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. The disciple of ISKCON gurus other than Srila Prabhupada may offer Guru Puja to their gurus outside the temple room. The temple should provide facility for these disciple worship.
So it's not that Guru Puja for gurus is prohibited. It's not like that. You can still worship your gurus, but not in temple room. Wherever public programs are happening, there you should not do that. Disciples can gather together. There can be disciples meet. And there you worship your Guru. You put this nice picture, glorify him. That can be done. Or even in temple, there can be some separate arrangement where some disciple gatherings can happen of different gurus. That is okay. But wherever public program, public pandal, public festival, open for all, that places, one should not publicize, one should not advertise his Guru. Okay. Yes, Ashwin Prabhu, you have a question.
Is that even for like a Vyasa Puja celebration?
We'll come to that. We'll come to that. Vyasa Puja, we are coming. Yeah. Vishnu Priya Mataji.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. So whenever we see that you mentioned that there is a public program or there's public access to the program, it's a house program for a devotee, and we see such thing like this Maharaj photo. Then what is the approach?
I think your connection is lost. I think I got her question, but her connection is lost. So Vishnu Priya Mataji, if I correctly understood, you are saying that when you visit some house programs and you see Guru's picture or things there, what you should do? See, if they are senior devotees, don't correct them, because that will be transgression of etiquette. But charity begins at home. Let us improve. The new devotees, the new initiates in ISKCON, let us improve and let us create the change. Let us bring Prabhupada in the center. Because elder devotees, they're difficult to change everyone, They're differently trained. And it's not etiquette also to correct seniors. So if they are doing okay, don't worry, but at least we should bring the change. We should follow proper etiquette. And that's how ISKCON will improve. When the new devotees who are getting initiated will follow proper standards. Okay, Subhadra Mataji, please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Restricted title. No one in ISKCON will be addressed publicly with a horrific title, His Divine Grace. No be addressed either publicly or privately by the horrific ending in Pada or Deva. Disciple may address the ISKCON Diksha or Siksha Guru as Guru Deva or Guru Maharaj.
So this is again another thing. There are many gurus, many senior devotees, and we have to understand that some titles are only reserved for Srila Prabhupada, like His Divine Grace. You can't call your guru His Divine Grace in public. You may address in private, but that is also not right, because that is reserved for Srila Prabhupada. And only thing we can do is we can address our Guru as Gurudev or Guru Maharaj. And His Holiness, if he is sannyasi, and if he is Vanaprastha or Grihastha or Brahmachari Guru, we can address as His Grace. So that is sufficient. Welcoming Vaishnavas. Yes, Ashwin Prabhu, please read.
Events welcoming Vaishnavas, including those serving as gurus to ISKCON temples, should be modest. For example, offering of a sitting place, offering of prasadam and something to drink, presentation of a garland, and performance of kirtan.
So what used to happen previously, for welcoming gurus, there used to be big arrangements. People used to place flowers and garlands and big Guru Puja Aarti and so many arrangements. And still some temples do, unfortunately. But proper ISKCON etiquette is we should not do this. At least in the temple. You can do it at your home. If your Guru comes at your home, you can garland him with gold and silver and diamonds, no problem. But in ISKCON temple, if you do it for one Guru, and then the other Guru comes who has lesser disciples, they will feel pained. So better not to do these things in temple. You can do privately in your home, that is fine. Now, coming to the topic of Vyas Puja. I would like to ask you all how you feel when you attend any Vyas Puja, Prabhupada's Vyas Puja or any Guru's Vyas Puja. What are your reflections? What are your experiences? How you feel when you attend any Vyas Puja ceremony? Please raise your hands. You can share some points. How you feel when you attend any Vyas Puja? Have you attended Vyas Pujas? I believe yes. So how you feel? Anyone who has not spoken as yet, let me call names otherwise. Subhadra Mataji is typing in the magic box. We feel motivated as there is Sadhu Sangha. Okay, yes, we get devotee association. So we feel motivated. Who else? Arjun Prabhu, have you attended any Vyas Puja? Yeah, please unmute. You are mute again. Unmute.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah. Maybe there are two connections in the same room.
Okay, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Actually, yeah, I have attended Guru Puja and Srila Prabhupada Guru Puja and Dr. Maharaj Guru Puja. It was very, very beautiful and it's a pleasant atmosphere. Everyone get together and singing and chanting. That was very, very nice experience.
Yeah, Vyas Pujas are highlight festivals of our movement. Devotees come together, they feast together, chant, dance, glorify Vaishnava. Very nice. Anyone else? Yes, Anshu Mataji, you raised hand. Aryan Prabhu. Yeah, Aryan Prabhu,
Hare
you speak.
Krishna.
Yes, Anshu Mataji, then Aryan Prabhu.
We will listen the glories of the Guru Maharaj that time, and it is very inspiring. and experience very good when we listen. I listen only on online, but it's very good to listen all these glories of the Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, we don't get that chance of hearing glories of Vaishnavas otherwise. On Vyas Puja day, we get to hear so many glories, so many disciples they share, the well-wishers share, the wonderful qualities of a Vaishnava. We get to hear that. Very nice. Aryan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. So by hearing live, that means by physically being present in front of Vaishnava and hearing from them purifies, like I feel transformed my heart and my faith on this Guru Shishya Parampara and this our Sampradaya increases more and more. And also I got chance to serve the devotees there.
So our gratitude towards Parampara connection increases. We get chance to serve, and we feel we are in the right track. If this is the result of practice of decades of Krishna consciousness, I'm on the right track. Isha Mataji
Prabhu,
is
can I
writing
say?
huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Can I say
Ajay.
something, Prabhu?
Yes, yes, please.
Yes. Prabhu, when I see Vyas Puja of Guru, each Guru, I felt that, they give more importance to this Vyas Puja than the one, when we do this celebration, because, the decoration, the prasad and everything they serve, and we don't find them, we don't find these devotees coming to help in Prabhupada Vyas Puja, because they come and just take prasad during Vyas Puja of Prabhupada, and they let others slug, like, the normal devotees. For me, it's a very big thing.
So
It's
that is
it,
where I wanted to bring the whole class. So you are ahead of what I thought. This is where I wanted to bring you. See, Vyas Pujas are nice, but there is a sad story connected to it. What is the sad story? Sad story is the Guru's Vyas Puja are celebrated with great pomp and celebration and expenses and participation. And Prabhupada's Vyas Puja temples are empty. And as Ajay Prabhu was saying, we only see devotees during Prasadam queue. Vyas Puja of Prabhupada means Prasadam, free Prasadam. Hardly devotees write offerings to Srila Prabhupada. It's very sad. If I ask devotees in temple, have you written Prabhupada's offering? No, no, no. That is for Prabhupada disciples. What offering we will write to Prabhupada? And for Guru, they will write poems, they will write like big essays and this and that. But actually, they forget the fact that their Guru is only representing Srila Prabhupada. First connection to Parampara is Srila Prabhupada. He is our deliverer, he is our Acharya. So even if you don't write offering to your Guru is fine. Your Guru will be more happy if you write offering to Srila Prabhupada. Your Guru will be 1,000 times more happy if you'll attend Prabhupada's Guru Puja, Prabhupada's Vyas Puja. So we have to understand, and as I was answering Vishnupriya Mataji's question, whatever is happening. Don't focus on that. But let us bring the change. Let us be part of the solution. The devotees who are getting initiated now, they should have proper understanding, and therefore this ISKCON Disciples course has been designed that at least new devotees, they understand the concept properly and they bring the positive change. So that is our next point of discussion, Guru's Vyas Puja. Usha Mataji, please read.
In order to focus more fully on Srila Prabhupada and every devotee's special relationship with him, an ISKCON Siksha or Diksha Guru may accept public Guru Puja, Aarti, and or foot bathing in person once a year in ISKCON property in his or her Vyas Puja. This celebration may be held in the temple room. ISKCON members conducting Vyas Puja ceremonies for ISKCON gurus shall observe them in a modest way, significantly less elaborate than Srila Prabhupada's Vyas Puja. In general, devotees shall observe these Vyas Puja celebrations in their own locales. In ISKCON Vyas Puja books may be published only for Srila Prabhupada.
So please understand these rules very nicely. This is for the betterment of ISKCON, for the unity of. So Prabhupada's Vyas Puja should be the main Vyas Puja for the whole of ISKCON. Other Vyas Puja should not be as grand as Prabhupada's Vyas Puja. Now, how to do this? You can't stop disciples celebrating their Guru's Vyas Puja. You can't do that. But what you can do is, now wherever you are, in your local temples, help to celebrate Prabhupada's Vyas Puja even greater. That you can do. If you want to increase somebody's glory, you don't have to decrease others' glories. You glorify Srila Prabhupada so much that everyone understands that yes, he is our main Acharya. That's the main thing. So yes, Vyas Puja of Gurus are allowed once a year in the temple room, as Ashwin Prabhu was asking. So only once a year on their birthday, on their Vyas Puja day, their worship can be done inside the temple room. That is allowed. But we should understand that Vyas Puja should not be greater than Prabhupada's Vyas Puja. And actually, Vyas Puja books are only meant for Srila Prabhupada. Other devotees can make Vyas Puja books for their gurus, but they should not be published. You can circulate online, but no publishing. Only Prabhupada's Vyas Puja book are published. Now in Ujjain, what we do, like Bhakti Charu Maharaj Vyas Puja, what we do is we celebrate it as Prabhupada Memorial Festival. So for 3 days, we just have Prabhupada's glorification. Truly Prabhupada's glorification. So all devotees come, there are 3,000 devotees come, and they all glorify and hear about Srila Prabhupada. And only half day we do Vyas Puja of Bhakti Charu Maharaj with his disciples and well-wishers. So that way, Prabhupada's glory is high and Guru's worship is modest. So you can also try doing these things in your temples. Do Prabhupada festivals, do Prabhupada glorification programs. Prabhupada Vyas Puja day, celebrate it 3-4 days festival. Tirobhav festival, celebrate 2-3 days festival. Now Prabhupada's 50th Tirobhav is coming in 2027. 50 years of Prabhupada's disappearance from this planet. Plan from now only what you can do. 1 week long, 3 days long, 4 days long, some big event in your temple. To give Prabhupada to others, to make devotees Prabhupada conscious. Take these endeavors. So this is the positive way to implement this rule. Not just negation, but positive side. Yes, Vishal Prabhu. Please unmute.
Hi, Hare Krishna. I wanted to know your opinion on, say, like Srila Prabhupada established, like we have to do Sunday feast on each Sunday. So if we have a Vyas Puja on that particular day, and they ask us like, okay, we can mix the program Sunday feast and Vyas Puja. So what's your opinion? Like,
see, it can differ from temple to temple. Temple management can decide this. But my personal opinion is, new devotees should be exposed first to Srila Prabhupada, not to other sannyasis and gurus, as we discussed yesterday. So in Sunday Feast program, many new people come, many new devotees come, some visitors also come, and they don't know whose Vyas Puja is going on. They don't know this devotee. They don't know what is going on here. So many a times they get more confused than preached, in such programs. So better to keep it separate. But in case the local temple feels that a lot of devotees will be there, nice feast will be there, more togetherness will be seen, then local temples can decide what is best for their preaching. But in my humble opinion, it should not be mixed. Guru Puja, Vyas Puja can be done for disciples and well-wishers. It should be optional. It should not be meant as temple's main program. What if somebody doesn't want to attend that Vyas Puja? Then why you should mix it with regular Sunday program? So try not to do that. But then I leave it up to temple management, local temple management, what they feel the best. Okay, so let's move forward. Who can read? Arjun Prabhu, would you like to read?
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, everyone. Note: it generally considered a violation of Vaishnava etiquette for disciples to request their spiritual masters, god brother or god sisters to write an offering for, offer praise during, or participate in the Vyas Puja ceremony for their spiritual master.
So many times this is also seen. There may be some god brothers and god sisters of your spiritual master, and we try to pull them in. Please come, do some glorification. Now understand the difficulty. They can't deny, because that will hurt your heart, your feelings. But what if they have some other services at that time for Srila Prabhupada? They may be busy, or they may not have that same reverential mood for your guru what you have, because they are god brothers, they are like friends. Our guru is guru for us, but they are friends. So this should never be done. You can send an invitation on humble note, but don't push them to come glorify, praise, offer arti to your guru. These things happen all around the world. So we should not try doing these things. Okay, last point. Avinash Prabhu on Shalini Mataji.
Yes, sorry for Avinash Prabhu. He's still at work, so I'll read it.
Oh.
Srila Prabhupada Vyasa Puja and Tirobhava Tithi. ISKCON members shall celebrate Srila Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja and Tirobhava ceremony as the preeminent Vyasa Puja and Tirobhava ceremony in ISKCON. All ISKCON members are requested to write an annual Vyasa Puja offering to Srila Prabhupada.
See, we all say we'll follow GBC, but the unfortunate part is we don't even know what GBC has passed the resolution. Now, GBC requesting everybody practice writing Vyas Puja offerings to Srila Prabhupada. Every ISKCON devotee should write. May it be 2 lines, 4 lines, 1 paragraph, doesn't matter. You should write and submit to your local temple. And celebrate Prabhupada's Tirobhav and Vyas Puja with great enthusiasm. So these are very, very important, and you can read some additional quotations. Now, coming to Guru Seva. We know that Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita 3 things. To get knowledge from a spiritual master, one should be humble. He should submit himself. Second, he should ask pertinent questions. And third, he should serve. So Guru Seva is very, very important. It's not that Guru Seva, you can, it's not an optional thing. If you're taking shelter of any Guru, you have to serve him. Now we will do a little exercise. I'll make 3 teams again. Team 1 has to write, you can refer to page number 46 in your booklet. Team 1 has to write how you can serve the mission of ISKCON in general. What are the ways, like you can serve in a Sunday feast, you can do Food for Life, you can do book distribution and so forth. How you can serve the mission of ISKCON. Second team will write ways you can serve your Guru, specifically Guru, not the temple. How you can serve your Guru. And then third team will write how there can be balance between Guru Seva and service to ISKCON. Is the question clear? There are 3 things. One is how you can serve the mission of ISKCON, how you can serve Guru, how you can balance. So team 1, team 2, team 3. So I'm going to divide the room. You can refer these questions again on page number 46 of your booklet. You will only get 7 minutes. So please be quick. Write down your points. We'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. And please see your team number. Accordingly, you have to write the answer. And everybody should participate. Please select a speaker from your team. And everybody please participate and give your points. So you can join. You must have received a link. Please join the respective rooms. Hare Krishna. So welcome back, devotees. Let's hear from team 1. Ways one can serve the mission.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I'll be speaking for team 1. So we've listed quite a few things in which one could help the mission of ISKCON. So book distributions, Harinam program, general help in the temple, preparing and cooking Sunday feast, help for festivals during big festivals like Krishna Janmashtami, temple decorations for festival, donation in time when needed at the temple, organize spiritual trips to Dham places like Mayapur and Vrindavan, plan for the future and organize donations to realize projects of the temple or help build temple if need be. Encourage more devotees to come to temple and Sunday love feast. Preaching projects. Kids program to prepare the next generation of devotees.
Wonderful, various points you have listed, how we can serve Srila Prabhupada's mission. Very nice. So there are multiple ways, here 11 areas devotees have listed, but there can unlimited ways. You can help the BBT, the publications, the editorials, the websites, the social media, the legal matters of ISKCON, the financial accounting, the temple civil work, constructions, donations. So many ways you can serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada, unlimited ways. Now let's hear from team 2, ways to serve one's guru.
Hare Krishna everyone, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So the ways to serve one's guru are like to share the teachings of our guru to the God brothers and God sisters, doing Guru Puja every day, engaging in chanting our japa, attending Srimad Bhagavatam class.
But how that will serve guru? Serve guru directly.
I mean, we are when attending Srimad Bhagavatam class, so like what Guru has said, so we are following his instruction, his class.
You mean attending his class?
Yeah.
Okay.
And communication with Guru, following instructions of our Guru, cooperating with every devotees, not only our God brothers and God sisters, but the cooperation between devotees, and setting the examples. Yeah. So the instruction of our guru, we need to, yeah.
Okay, very nice. Now you can do some more things for guru, like you can do cooking for guru. Maybe you can make garlands. Maybe you can what you say, you can attend, you can arrange Vyas pujas for him, etc. Or maybe you can book his tickets, help him financially or something. But if you compare now, devotees, please note, if you compare them, see how limited Guru's service is. Like you can only share his teachings within God family, chanting your japa nicely, attending his classes, cooperation with devotees, or maybe some 1-2 devotees may cook for him, one Mataji can make garlands for him. And see this one, how elaborate it is, serving to the mission. So if you help your guru to serve mission of Srila Prabhupada, he will be greatly pleased. There can be 2-3 devotees serving guru as his personal servants. That is fine. Because if we assist him, he can do more service to Srila Prabhupada. But the major chunk of disciples, they will not get opportunity to serve guru personally. And therefore, these disciples should better serve the mission of spiritual master. Because there we need a lot of devotees. This area is very dynamic. Okay, team 3, how do we balance? the both
Hare
services?
Krishna Prabhuji. Guru service and service to the mission of ISKCON should be aligned to the norms and regulation through the ISKCON bodies. Second is relating to time management. It must be balanced between Guru Seva and service to mission of ISKCON. Third is communication. There must be a proper channel from the authority. For example, like Sunday lectures and preaching. It should be from coming from the authority to organize this. And fourth is finance. That is, we should not collect fund on the name of temple to organize like Vyas Puja for Guru. It should be separate.
Very nice. This covers a lot. Actually, whatever services you are doing for your Guru, first of all, take permission from your local authorities. The senior devotees, your Siksha Gurus, they will help you to align your services to the local requirements. Second thing is time balance. Serve your Guru in such a way that you are also serving the mission. Third point I like very much, communication. So you have to communicate with Guru what are your temple's expectation, and communicate with temple what you want to do for your Guru. And both blessings you will need, because we learned how Siksha Guru, Diksha Guru, Prabhupada, all are the shelters for disciple, and he can't leave anyone. And finance. If you want to do elaborate worship of your Guru, Vyas Puja and things, then you can collect among your God family, but don't load temple with the expenses of all these extra services to your Guru. So wonderfully, your devotees contributed very nicely for serving Guru. Now, for service of Guru, there are two ways: Vapu service and Vani service. Vapu service means service to Guru's body, and Vani means serving Guru's instructions. So if you see, last we discussed that how limited devotees can do this service to the body. Can somebody read these points? Who has a clear voice? Who would like to read? Who has not read till now? Maybe Sia Mataji, would you like to read? Or Vidya Mataji? Sham Krishna Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. Behaving
Yes.
appropriately in the presence of the Guru. Rules of etiquette for a disciple from Hari Bhakti Vilas. He should fall down like an uprooted tree, then wet, on seeing the spiritual master. When Guru approaches, he should face him, and when he leaves, he should follow him. He should not leave the spiritual master's presence without asking permission. He should not utter the spiritual master's name inattentively, but always with respect. He should not imitate the gait, activities, or voice of the spiritual master. He should always hold the spiritual master's words in great respect. Though he may be punished by the spiritual master, he should not take it unkindly. He should not bear to hear criticism of the spiritual master, the scriptures of the Lord, but should leave the place immediately. He should not step on the spiritual master's garland, bed, shoes, asan, shadow, or table. He should not spread his legs before the spiritual master, nor should he yawn, laugh, or make disrespectful noises before him. He should not sit on an asan or bed before the spiritual master. He should not worship others in preference to the spiritual master. He should not give diksha, scriptural explanations, or show superiority in front of the Guru. He should not give orders to the spiritual master, but always obey him. He should treat the spiritual master with similar respect. He should treat the wife, son, and relatives of the spiritual master as the spiritual master, but he should not clean the body of the son, take his remnants, or wash his feet. Qualification.
These are the some injunctions given in Hari Bhakti Vilas for disciple to follow. And the bottom line principle for all these rules are, one should have utmost respect for Guru. But at the same time, one has to understand real respect to Guru is by following his instructions. If we can't follow his instructions, then that respect is only a show off. So there can be very nice etiquette while disciple want to serve Guru with lot of nice arrangements and nice food and nice garlands and so forth, bringing a nice car or things. But main thing is serving his instructions. So if he can't serve with the instructions, then there is no need of accepting a spiritual master. You see, many times spiritual master comes to temple and disciples gather around him. And the spiritual master is telling, help temple, come to temple, serve temple. They don't follow that. Only they come when the Guru comes. And then in their home, you will see big picture of Guru. They will offer nice garland at their home to Guru's picture and they will offer Aarti every day. But what Guru is telling, they will not follow. So that is not real worship. Real worship is following the instructions. Vishal Prabhu, can you read?
Vani continues to exist eternally. According to material vision, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada passed away from this material world on the last day of December 1936. I still consider His Divine Grace to be always present with me by His Vani, His words. There are two ways of association, by Vani and by Vapu. Vani means words and Vapu means physical presence. Physical presence is sometimes appreciable and sometimes not, but Vani continues to exist eternally. Therefore, we must take advantage of the Vani, not the physical presence. The Bhagavad Gita, for example, is a Vani of Lord Krishna. Although Krishna was personally present 5,000 years ago and is no longer physically present from the materialistic point of view, the Bhagavad Gita continues.
You see what Prabhupada is saying? Vapu is temporary. Sometimes you will get Vapu association, physical association. Sometimes you may not get it. But Vani association you will always get. So following the instruction is more important than following the Guru physically. And Prabhupada is saying very nice example here. Aryan Prabhu, please read.
The bug who is sitting on the lap of the king. So far, personal association with the Guru is concerned, I was only with my Guru Maharaj 4 or 5 times, but I have never left his association, not even for a moment, because I am following his instruction. I have never felt any separation. There are some of my god brothers following his instruction. There are some of my god brothers here in India who had constant personal association with Guru Maharaj, but who are neglecting his orders. This is just like the bug who is sitting on the lap of the king. He may be very puffed up by his position, but all he can succeed in doing is beating the king. Personal association is not so important as association through service.
Now I'll give you one example from Chaitanya Charitamrita. You see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a personal servant named Govinda. And he was a dedicated servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually was younger to Govinda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual master was Ishwar Puri. And Ishwar Puri, while leaving his body, he instructed Govinda that you should serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as his personal servant. So just to keep the order of his Guru, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Govinda as a servant. Otherwise, Govinda was senior to him. And this Govinda would only eat after Mahaprabhu would eat. He would only sleep after Mahaprabhu would sleep. And he would serve day and night. So one day what happened? Mahaprabhu took his prasad and he was taking a nap. And he slept in a way that he was blocking the way to come inside. And his legs was inside. So Govinda had to massage Mahaprabhu's legs because he knew Mahaprabhu must be tired after long Sankirtan and dancing. So what Govinda did, I'll show you a picture. So Govinda came in the room, he put a cloth on Mahaprabhu and he came over Mahaprabhu's body and he came inside the room and he started massaging Mahaprabhu's feet. Long time he massaged his feet, and then Mahaprabhu slept. When Mahaprabhu woke up, Govinda was sitting there itself. So Mahaprabhu asked, Govinda, why didn't you go? Why didn't you take prasad? He said, Mahaprabhu, you are sleeping in such a way, how can I go out? Mahaprabhu said, the way you came in, you could have gone out. He said, no. For your service, I can come over your body. I can cross over your body. But for my sense gratification, for my food, I can't do that. Such a dedicated servant. But now tell me, here so many devotees are there. How many of you know Govinda's Pranam Mantra? Anybody? Did you ever say Govinda ki jai every day? Do you say that? No. But you say every day, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Why? Because Haridas Thakur did Mahaprabhu's mission. Mahaprabhu came to give the holy name, and he personally chanted 192 rounds, and he also preached holy name, like Jagai Madai Nityanand Prabhu went with Haridas Thakur. So he did what Mahaprabhu wanted to do. And therefore, every day in our Prem Dhwani, we don't glorify Govinda, but we glorify Haridas Thakur. What it shows? Vani Seva is more important. And then further, I'd ask you, how many of you know Pranam Mantra of Haridas Thakur? You don't know. But one Acharya's Pranam Mantra you chant every day. That is Rupa Goswami. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. This is Pranam Mantra of Rupa Goswami. And why we chant Pranam Mantra of Rupa Goswami? Because Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam, what Mahaprabhu thought, Sthapitam Yena Bhutale, he established in this world. He established this Krishna consciousness movement. He wrote so many books, which we refer as our law books, Updeshamrit, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and so forth. So, Sri Rupa Goswami, Haridas Thakur are devotees who may not have personally served Mahaprabhu. They may not have massaged Mahaprabhu's feet. They may not have cooked for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They may not have hosted Mahaprabhu in their homes. They were not having homes. How they will host Mahaprabhu in their home? They may not have a big car to serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But they served the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they were more dear to Mahaprabhu. So we have to understand this. That yes, we have to serve our Guru. But if we really want to please him, we have to serve the mission of one's Guru. And now coming to the last theme of today's discussion, Guru Tyag. You see, the first day we have discussed how there should be 3 parameters for a bona fide Guru. First, he should be in proper parampara. Second, he should be following the teachings of that parampara. Third, he should be authorized by parampara to initiate. These 3 factors make a Guru bona fide. Now, suppose some disciples observe that a Guru is not following the standards. He may not be chanting his rounds. He may be breaking some regulatory principles. That can happen in the material world. Or he may be doing things against the authority of the GBC. The disciples can express their concerns to the following 3 authorities. One is their temple and GBC authorities. You can write to them, you can speak to them, that this is what you observed. So 2 things will happen. Either you may be wrong, so that clarification can be done. Like I'll tell you one funny thing. When I was traveling with my spiritual master, one boy came to travel. And he one day told me, you know, Prabhu, Guru Maharaj doesn't chant his rounds. I said, you fool, what time you woke up? He said, 6 o'clock. I said, you woke up at 6 o'clock, Guru Maharaj wakes up at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You wake up early and you will see Guru Maharaj is chanting every day. And then next day he woke up, he saw. So sometimes some things can be clarified, you see. But if really there is a problem, they will sort it out. They will correct the Guru. And if the thing cannot be corrected, then they will tell Guru to step down, that you will no longer serve as Guru in ISKCON. And this is for the betterment of the society. See, so if there are any concern regarding Guru, temple and GBC authorities should be informed. If you feel fearful to inform GBC or temple authorities, you can take guidance from your Siksha Gurus. This is where Siksha Gurus are important, because they understand you better. They are on ground with you day to day. You can share with them your concerns and they will help you. And third is ISKCON Resolve. So ISKCON has a branch, ISKCON Resolve, which resolves the issues, which addresses the issues in ISKCON. So you can even write to them. So these three authorities can be consulted if you have any concerns, any doubts, any issues with your spiritual master. That can be done. Okay, Vishnu Priya Mataji, can you read this quote?
If you give up the company of spiritual master, that is not good for you. But when one leaves a spiritual master, there may be some reason. That reason is also given in the Shastras. Guru api aviliptasya karyakaryam ajarata. Karyakaram, if the spiritual master doesn't know what is actually to be done, what is actually not to be done, and he acts against the rules and regulations of the Shastras, then such spiritual master must be given up. But so long you do not find the spiritual master is doing against the principle of Shastras of Guru, then if you give the company of spiritual master, that is not good for you. That is your downfall.
So two things we have to understand. If Guru is bona fide, never leave him. It's not like that first initiation I'll take from one Guru, then although he is there on the planet, let me take second initiation from another Guru just to have a change. It's not like that. Guru, if he is in good standing, if he is authorized by GBC, if he is a pure Vaishnava, don't leave him ever. You may take Siksha from different Gurus, that is fine. But don't leave your Diksha Guru ever. But only if Guru falls down from a situation, if he becomes against the parampara rules and regulations, then Guru can be given up. An example in Bhagavatam is Bali Maharaj. When Vamandev came to Bali Maharaj, Shukracharya stopped Bali Maharaj. Don't give him charity. He is Vishnu. So Bali Maharaj started to think that Guru's work is to take one disciple to Vishnu. And this Guru is stopping me to go to Vishnu. Let me reject him. But one interesting point, Bali Maharaj did not reject Shukracharya on his own. He took guidance from Prahlad Maharaj, who is grandfather. So in the same way, it's not that today I feel I'll reject my Guru, I'll leave my Guru. It's really biggest offense of your spiritual life. Take guidance. If you have any doubt, take guidance from Siksha Gurus, take guidance from temple presidents, from GBCs, and they will guide you how to move forward. Because the society is, again, not just Guru oriented, but there are so many multiple Vaishnavas to give you shelter. And then if the GBC decides that a Guru is no longer ISKCON Guru and somebody took Diksha from him, he has two options. One is, since already his connection with Parampara is made, he can continue worshipping Srila Prabhupada. So you don't need to worry, because Prabhupada anyway is there as an Acharya. But second thing is, if you really need another living Guru, he can take reinitiation from another Guru who is representing Srila Prabhupada in good standing. So these options are there. Just discussing this because in case any time in life you are guiding somebody and who are facing this issue, you can guide them. Unfortunately, these things have happened in our society before, so we should be prepared for the worst. Let's read the last quotation for the day. Ashwin Prabhu.
Please always try to remember me by my teachings, and we shall always be together. Please always try to remember me by my teachings, and we shall always be together. Just like I have written in the first publications of Srimad Bhagavatam, the spiritual master lives forever by his divine instruction, and the disciple lives with him. Because I have always served my Guru Maharaj and followed his teachings, I am now even never separated from him. Hare Krishna.
So Srila Prabhupada is saying he is still available. We have to focus on his teachings. We'll never separate from Srila Prabhupada. If we follow his teachings, he is always there for our shelter. So if anytime anything happens, Prabhupada is there. If Guru is there or not there, Prabhupada is always there. So that shelter we all have to experience and learn. So with this, we covered this third unit. I again request devotees to kindly read this section on your own time so that you understand this subject matter clearly. See, purpose of this course is not to give a detailed understanding. Otherwise, we will need like 1 month. We are just meeting for 6 days, and that too 1.5 hour. It's very short time. So we are just giving an idea, and this booklet has a lot of quotes. Please read them and understand the subject matter nicely. So now you can do assignments for 3 units actually. Tomorrow we will discuss the 4th unit, and day after tomorrow will be the last day of the course. So you will be told about the assignment, about the exam, and if you have anything, any question related to the whole course, you can ask day after tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.